Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Azara from Accent Responsible Architecture. So we are honored right now to share with you about our 2 years research in prefabricated construction. I know the tagline is a bit provocative. We are having a replacing concrete here, but we would like to introduce you about a promising bright future that will be better, faster, and sustainable with engineered wood. So now we are having a conventional construction with concrete, brick, and mortar, as we are doing right now. But we are facing a very slow, inefficient, and having a high footprint materials. So therefore, like we initiated a green project in our office. We make a micro house using prefab construction and engineered wood using cross-laminated timber structure. Maybe some of you have heard of this, or CLT. As the structure. So the result was 50% faster. It took only like 3 to 6 months. We have 3 months in factory and 3 weeks assembly for the project. And it's also like we just assembly that really easily, like a Lego. And the material is also like knocked down, having already for termite treatment and have been validated for strength, fire, and seismic test. And we would like to bring this opportunity to support the government issues. It's about the 7.6 million housing backlogs that we have here right now. And also like the another issues that we have is the building regulation in Indonesia remains exclusive to certain materials only. If you see that the building regulations only cited concrete, brick, and mortars, and those are that it makes the construction industry having a slow growth, while other nations have already developed this prefab construction. So next. So if the current regulation is not updated, so we need to imagine how unsustainable if we supply all the housing backlog, even with concrete, even with prefabricated concrete. So is the matter of the materials here, and also like how large are the energy consumption and emission. So we need so together we need a major prefab project using sustainable materials here, the CLT one, or any engineered wood products, and a policy that is hoped to accelerate this movement. So because those major projects and additional policy will allow an advanced sustainable construction process in Indonesia, such as the availability for bank loan for prefab building, because we don't have that right now, and lower property depreciation and higher value appreciation even for traditional building, because like traditional building in Indonesia is prefab. And capitally speaking, the governmental support will allow massive scalability of the industry that causes a cheaper production, and it will be affordable for everyone, for the homeowners. So prefab, if we take a look, a deeper look, that prefab cross-laminated timber consumes only 1/4 of the concrete materials in the carbon emission. So, but it will all mean nothing if we do not stop and make a change. And the major void right now is about the lack of dialogue that we have here, because like people do not know about prefab, about engineered wood, that creates low demands, no investment, and creating small players and projects. And therefore there is no relevant policies right now, and the loop is still there. So let us reflect upon the greener future, because like see the other industries have offered, such as solar panels and electric cars. Now we are here doing similar things in construction industry, but that we believe that greener future is not for the niche. Because the greener future is for all of us. So we need you, the government, that allow an inclusive policy and having a major project in prefab engineered wood. We need you, key players in industry, academics, and profession, EAE, for collaborative campaign. And we need you, the investors, that will accelerate the projects to happen. And we also we already talked to the bank for the banking partnership, that they are keen for the affordability for prefab building. So we suggest that it will be initiated by the government, because they will lead us to bring prefab CLT as a major projects for 1 million housing programs. Because we learned from Japan that the government is simultaneously promoting the CLT construction establishing regulation, and the industry right there is now very thriving and making it very accessible for everyone. So in the following year, together massively, we are going to create the demands first by having an awareness promotion, and we target the Ring of Fire area first because it will be directly applicable right there. And also, like, government in the future can benefit from taxation. I mean, having a building regulation for prefab building, and also like banking will have a wider scope of house loan. An investor can gain faster profit by faster construction, because right now the prefab building has a gray zone area of regulation. So our vision is to make prefab engineered wood buildings to be legally applicable and affordable in Indonesia, and it will help you, the government, within 5 years in 2025. It is hoped that it can solve 60% housing backlog sustainably and faster. And also, like, it will be it will be 76% less energies, 87% less embodied water, and 88% less carbon footprint compared to concrete materials. And also, like, empower the both capitally and socially. Like, capitally, we can monetize this industry, this thriving construction industry, and also, like, from socially, like, it will benefit people's economy to we're having the rise of production forests, having a decentralized factories and small to medium sizes enterprises approach that will support the 1 million housing programs from the government in sustainable way. So we already started the journey on 2018, having an extensive projects and research in wide scope from capsule hotel, micro house, and modular prefab housing. And our big dream in 25 years ahead is to change the mindset. Now we're gonna have a prefabricated engineered wood as the new concrete in Indonesia by 2045. Lastly, thank you for attention, and I hope that we can collaborate in the near future. Thank you.